Hello everyone, it's been a very long time and I'm very happy to be back. I'm using a webcam, it's not the best quality, I apologize for that, but I have to be making videos again, so here I am, and hopefully I'll be able to upgrade to a better camera or a better webcam in the future. I'm using a webcam because I want to be able to screen share with you in the future, probably not on this video, but I want to go through studies with you, and I think that's probably the best way for me to continue this channel. So in this video, I want to give you just an update on how I'm doing and talk about infrared because I've changed my position on infrared. Now, there's a lot I want to talk about in regards to Peyronie's, specifically research papers from last year and just different aspects of the disease that I have never covered before, such as supplements, injections, shockwave, ultrasound, and a bunch of other things. So just to give you a quick update on me, basically, oh man, I'm already getting in my head because it's been so long since I made a video. Wow. Um, Essentially, last year was the one of the most, well, let me just say it. Last year was the most transformative year of my life. And it was the most painful in a certain way, but also the best year of my life. I did quit my job and did not have a job for 4 months or so, and I moved and got a new job. So here I am, and I'm ready to be making videos again. But I'm also 36 years old, and I have really reflected on what Peyronie's means to me and what the purpose of this channel was and where I'm going from here. At 36, I start to think about, oh, will I have children in the future? And I don't think I will. But if I did, what would my son need to know, or what would the world need to know about Peyronie's disease? And I have a nephew, and he may end up with Peyronie's disease. And I guess what I've decided is that everything needs to be known about Peyronie's disease, and everything needs to be um, compiled and presented on this channel. So I'm going to go over every topic related to Peyronie's disease, even if it takes me a while. With my full-time job, it's very hard for me, but I'm going to go at it again. And I have been writing a Peyronie's guide for a while now, which is getting pretty long, and I don't know when that will ever be done. I may end up making it available at some time, even if it's not done, because I think I'll be writing it forever for the rest of my life, because there will be sections on things like neuropathy, prostate issues, and basically everything that tends to affect people with Peyronie's. So um, anyway, so I'll let you know when the guide is available, and that will be a much better solution to helping me support myself on this channel because, as you know, I can't run advertisements. Um, I do not do any sponsorship stuff. I don't have any affiliate links. I haven't made any money off my channel. To my patrons, thank you very much. It's been helpful, even if it's been just a little bit. That has meant a lot to me, and it has been helpful for me, so thank you. But in the future, I will release a guide, so I will keep you guys updated on that. Now, as far as before I talk about infrared here, um, man, I guess let me just say that I will be talking about the mind in depth in a way that I never have before, because I've discovered things within me, within other men that I didn't know existed, and I've never heard anybody talk about these things ever. And I think they're hard to talk about. So I need to go over what I began talking about, which was something I consider to be sexual realism. And you could still call it that. So I want to talk a lot about sex from that kind of viewpoint, but I also want to talk about the metaphysical aspects of sex and what it means to be in pain about sex and what sex really is on a metaphysical level, and share with you some of the insights I've had that have really radically changed my life, if not um, completely flipped me upside down, or I have a very good friend who went through a lot of interchanges with me. He experienced a lot of loss in his life, and he said he feels like he's been turned inside out, and I really like that phrase. It reminds me a lot of some of the stuff I've read um, that talk about things like switching your mind with your soul and actually having it flip, and you literally feel like you've been flipped upside down or inside out. It is the craziest thing. So, and sadly, usually that takes a lot of loss. And by God, we hope it's not too painful for us to start feeling joy and to break out of some of these terrible emotional tones that we've been stuck in for years. So I'm going to talk about those things, and I really care about you, and I don't want you to be in pain. I don't want any of us to be in this kind of sexual pain, and I want us to be able to talk about it. So I'm going to do my best to talk about it, even if it's messy, even if I can't deliver my words perfectly. I'm going to just keep talking about this stuff. So that's what you can expect from the future. I shouldn't just be promising things right away here, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be making videos again. And this channel's never been about presentation. It's never been about even interviewing people and trying to get clicks. I know I have some videos that might seem clickbaity that never Kegel, although, I really, that meant a lot to me. I want people to seriously think about that. Maybe I'll make videos on Kegeling in the future and change my opinion. That is possible. But the whole point of the channel has been to give you information. And I started the channel when I was rock bottom. And I never thought things would get more painful for me, but they did. uh, um, Last year was just incredible. And I'm kind of on the other end of something really profound. Something I could only really call a transformation, something very hyperdimensional, as odd as that sounds, experiencing many different falling apart, breaking apart, a kind of positive disintegration. So there's just been so much going on, but let me save that for another video. It's been so long, guys, that this is very odd and awkward for me, and I feel pretty nervous. So thank you for your patience, but I just have to get this out there. I have to break the ice and say, here I am, I'm making videos again. And yes, I wish I had a better camera. I wish I had, there's a lot of stuff I need for the channel, and just to be able to work on things related to Peyronies. So for now, I'm going to be using this webcam, and yeah, we'll get upgrades in the future. So now, as far as what I want to talk about in this video related to Peyronies, it is infrared. Now, you guys likely know that I injured my penis with an infrared pad several times, 3 times I think, and my penis ached for 2 weeks at least each time, and even my prostate hurt for a long time. So I swore off infrared, and I never used that product again. I think I threw it away. And I know some of you guys like that product, and that's great. If you can use it and if it's helping you, I think that's great, and you should keep doing it. For some reason, even on the lowest settings, I can't use that pad. So I never thought I would use infrared again, and then that was until my good friend, bought a space heater for his room, and he accidentally bought 2. So he's like, hey, do you want a space heater? It's infrared. And I'm like, why not? I'll just get rid of it if I don't need it. And so I have this thing right here, I'll show you, but it's an far infrared ceramic space heater. And it gets warm very quickly, as I'll show you, but basically I started stretching my penis in front of it. I was very nervous about it, but it really, how can I say this? I've been using this for the last 4 months, every day, twice a day, morning and night, 15 minutes each time. And I absolutely love the thing. It's actually replaced my rice sock. And I can't believe I'm saying that because I've used a rice sock on my penis for almost 20 years now. Since I was 17, I'm 36, and that's very strange to me. But the rice sock, I have not used the rice sock for 4 months, and that is crazy. So, okay, so what are the effects? So we know heat has a lot of interesting effects, and it does seem synergistic with traction. The study on androtherm was really amazing on Peyronie's disease. It showed something like a 40% reduction in curvature at least. It could have been higher. I haven't opened that study for a little while now, though I have it close by here. But heat, I've always thought that was incredible, especially for pain, especially placing the right sock on the bottom of my penis. So the thing about infrared is the heat penetrates your tissues more than just something you place on your penis or hot water or what have you. So infrared rays actually penetrate your tissue and heat up the tissue from the inside. So with this space heater, let me just show you. Make sure there it is. You turn it on and it reaches its maximum heat very quickly. Is it plugged in? Yes, it is. Kind of hard to see. And you can feel it like right away going through your hand, basically. And turn it off and it's off. So it reaches its maximum heat right away. You can feel it penetrating your tissue right away. It really, I hate to say it, but it beats putting the rice sock in the microwave many times a day and having to deal with that. So I have just loved this, and I've been doing traction while sitting in front of it. I have to cover my legs because you can burn your skin. You have to be careful of that. Use a t-shirt or a towel to cover your legs, angle it correctly. There's all kinds of products you could try. Obviously, you need to be careful not to burn your skin. But as far as infrared itself goes, it appears to be very safe. It's used in cancers such as breast cancer. Far infrared is also used to heat infants, I believe. And certain research papers call it safe in terms of cancer. It doesn't do anything to cancer cells, at least nothing negative. So it seems to be safe. Now, far infrared has multiple benefits. It might have some negatives too in terms of Peyronie's, but from what I can tell, I don't think it likely has any negatives. However, as far as the positives go, importantly, far infrared has been shown to reduce lymphatic swelling and lymphoedema, and also reduce tissue fibrosis in lymphoedema. Now, via reducing transforming growth factor beta, which is the main molecular target in Peyronie's disease. So that's really cool. And it also has been shown to increase glucose uptake, which is critical. As we know, as I've talked about on this channel, Peyronie's is basically a metabolic issue with some genes involved, and research is now backing that up. So insulin resistance is kind of at the root, or it is at the root of Peyronie's disease and other fibrotic disorders like Dupuytren's. Now I have a Garrod's pad here, a knuckle pad. You can't quite see it. Going away slowly. That's related to Peyronie's and insulin resistance as well. So it's infrared is very promising for insulin resistance. So glucose uptake, mitochondrial biogenesis, it really works on a cellular mitochondrial level, which is very, very, really cool, honestly. And as far as what I've noticed from it, I'll just say that my penis gets elastic very quickly. I'm able to stretch it out to a really good stretch very easily. I also do counterbending by hand in a way that I haven't shown you guys before. And that just really has helped. It's made my penis feel very solid and more whole. My nighttime erections have been very good as well. So it seems to be working really well for me. I don't think I'm going to stop using it unless there's some kind of negative I can find, but so far I can't find any. Now, some research shows that far infrared may increase TGF-beta in skin and may increase MMPs, MMP2 and MMP9, which are implicated in Peyronie's disease or fibrosis. But that research was on skin. I'm not sure about tissue. And even if MMPs and TGF-beta are raised in certain contexts, it might not matter. So, for example, TGF-beta is important for wound healing. It's just it gets very confusing and complicated in practice, depending on the phase, too, of Peyronie's disease. So I believe MMPs have been shown to be raised in Peyronie's when it was active, but when it's not active, they were not any more raised than in controls. So I'm going through that research as well, which is going in my guide, and I'll talk about that here as well. Basically, I'm going to try to talk about everything in my guide on this channel. So basically, everything you guys will have access to for free through my channel. And if you want it all in front of you in one place, at one place, at one time, and if you want to help support the channel, you can buy the guide. But anyway, as far infrared goes, I don't think it's dangerous at this point at all. If anything, it seems beneficial to me, and I'm just compiling more research on that, and I'm just really enjoying it. So I just want to make this video to say, guys, I do support far infrared. That's really it, and I have been noticing benefits. So that's it for this video. I'm going to keep using this webcam. It's so much easier than what I was doing before. So until I get a new camera, this is what I'm going to be doing. And hopefully in the future we can look at some research together using screen share. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want me to talk about anything in particular, and if you want me to put something in my guide, please let me know. I'm covering everything I can, just the obvious stuff, like I said, injections. Not sure if I'm going to cover surgeries, but I will cover implants if I can. But I'm happy to be back, guys. I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I'm very grateful to all of you for being here, for watching my videos, commenting, and just being here with me. Having this disease is crazy, and it can really put you over the edge and take you to some very dark places, no doubt. And so I want to talk about that too. But I think it also takes you to a place that's very fundamental and important. And it's something that we all kind of have to face. At the core of everything, I think, is sex. I think sex is fundamental to all of reality, at least in this universe. And so there's just a lot to talk about. So thank you, guys. I love you all, and I really hope you're well, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.